Well, hello, welcome back to my channel. It's only been like 6, but sometimes life happens. But here we are today, and we are with Althea, who's in purple. Excuse me, and then Athena, who's in pink. And while they are in their designated location, let's just go ahead and lock the door for everyone. Perfect. Now they are in their designated locations. As you can tell, we have pink and purple. These two are sisters, and today we are going to be doing a little food experiment. So, what we're going to be focusing on is the autumn salad. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start just making up a bunch. So, I'm testing whether or not if you click eat leftovers versus grabbing a plate of the garden salad from the counter, if your sim gains weight differently. I read something online that just clicking eat leftovers doesn't register it's a garden salad. So I want to figure out if this is true or not. So today, that's what we're going to do. So while they are getting that ready, I have installed a mod that just allows me to set their needs so we don't have to sit around and wait for their hunger to decay, because that is going to drag this out even longer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have Athena always grab her from the counter, and then Althea is going to grab hers from the fridge as a left. And then we'll see if there is any difference when it comes to weight gain. Now in CAS, I have them both set at the lowest weight possible, just that way it's easier to see if there is any weight gain at all. And then these are identical sims. They are cloned from one another in CAS. Stop it. I forgot to turn autonomy off. I should probably do that. Go ahead and grab leftovers, because we want to keep you on the leftovers. While I'm thinking about it, we'll go ahead and turn autonomy off. That way, it doesn't mess with the experiment. Perfect. Okay, much better. So, I forget what I was saying, but here we are. So yes, she's going to always grab leftovers. She's going to grab from countertop. And then I guess as soon as they fill up eating, I can just reset their hunger. Go ahead and reset their energy. Again, this is a new mod I didn't even know existed until like 5 minutes. So, first time playing with it. Not sure what it all can do, but it's by Warbizu and it's called UI Cheat. But I figured it'd come in handy for this experiment. So, okay, we're just standing around. She's making her next garden salad. Perfect. We'll go ahead and have you make your. And then once they're that, we'll have them eat again. Again, we might as well just make all their other motives static because I'm going to be adjusting for any. The hard way. It'll also be interesting to see if they gain the same rate. They're like 60%. She's a little behind. She got a later start, 77%. But they are literally the exact same. All the same traits. I'll put a guitar in there for them because they're both music lovers. And a little speaker. But fortunately, we won't have to mess with too much of that as we're just going to be eating. but it's for scientific purposes. So. But I know it's been 6 years, but I finally have some time to actually play and make videos. I have been busy working. I actually looked at the last date that I published my last video, and it was January 2020. I started my new job in February 2020. And then, I don't know if you guys know this, but in like March of 2020, there was a pandemic. But as of now, I am in between jobs, looking potentially to step away from healthcare and just kind of see what else there is out there. Alright, let's have leftovers, and then since we have so many made now, I'm just depleting. Garden salad relief. Do -6. So I'm really trying to keep everything the same. I know even like if they overeat, that can help or make them gain weight. So trying to make sure their hunger is always at the same level. So no matter the amount that they intake, it's in -60. I think -60 is probably what. That seems to be. Well, we're just gonna keep doing this over and over until we see something or see nothing. And kind of go from there. Okay. I'm gonna need to slow down. Athena. What are you doing? Okay, so one thing. Okay. Pause. One thing that kind of drives me crazy about this. Delete it. Is when there's two refrigerators on the same lot, they don't always go to the refrigerator you click on. Like, Althea was trying to get to this pink one. Obviously, she can't get there because the door is locked and there's a wall. So why go to the purple one that I'm clicking on when you could complain about not getting to the pink one that you can't access? But anyway, small pet peeve. Use the refrigerator that I clicked on. Okay, he is actually a bowl behind, so I'm just gonna kind of chill for a minute while she catches up, and then I'll make sure to reset this to -60 so there's no variation, and then I'll have her click on the next bowl. Perfect. Okay. Add and set E again. I want to push it. Enter doesn't work. Gotta click set it. Grab serving. Now they are on the same bowl again. Gotta stop hitting enter. Okay. And we're just gonna keep doing this over and over and over and over to see if we get any different results. Why did I pause? I don't want to pause. I want time. Okay. Clean up. Grab serving. Wrong person. Gonna make sure I have the right person. Paying attention to what I'm doing, obviously. Okay, grab serving. I'm so glad I found this UI cheat because if I didn't have it, this would have taken forever. Because I kind of did a practice run. Sorry. Coffee. And it was taking a long time. And then during my practice run, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to send them to volunteer because that'll pass the time by so fast. And then I realized when they're out volunteering, they sometimes eat when their hunger gets low. So then my experiment was immediately compromised and I had to stop and move on and roll over. But that's okay. Live and learn. That's what experiments are for. But here we are. Otherwise, you guys would have just seen like a really long video of them like playing guitar and watching TV and chatting on their computer because you gotta build their social somehow. So this, you get to listen to me babble and then eat tons of bowls of garden salad. Okay. But I've had this experiment on my mind for quite some time. I never took the time to actually sit down and do it, even though it's not very hard and time-consuming. I just never really felt the motivation till recently. And especially with this new, like, huge patch and update coming out, and I know there's speculation that things are going to change around dining and eating, and so I wanted to get this done before some of those updates came out, because I wanted to kind of have a before and after that update to see, like, if something did change, but also I was just curious to see if the get leftover myth is true or false. So, myth, theory, there we go. It's a theory, not a myth. We're gonna see if it's a myth. That's what we're here doing. Okay. Oh, let's get this back up to 1. Your fun is getting a little low. Like she doesn't have fun eating salad all day. Weird. Okay. I think Thea has more fun eating salad than Athena. I don't know why I went with Greek goddesses' name. It's not like I have a fascination with Greek mythology. I just thought it'd be fun. And you can tell their last name is Artemis too, so I stuck with the theme. But I think these will be my sims that I always use for experimental situations. In my lovely pink and purple separation with Althea and Athena, or Athena. I'm gonna mess up their names so many times. Okay, let's clean up and then we'll eat another bowl. I might fast forward through some of this so you guys don't have to see me doing the same thing over and over again. And then we can just get to the end results. Because I think you have the idea of what is happening. Crop survey, and here we go. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to see if we notice any major differences in the long run. But I will skip to the end results, so you guys don't have to sit here and watch them eat salad over and over. And I don't have to awkwardly try and fill the silence, because I'm not sure you guys want to hear me try to do that. So I'll see you on the other side. Welcome to the other side. So, after eating 3 bowls each of garden salad, 1 from get leftovers only and 1 from the actual countertop, let's see if there is a difference in weight gain at all. Okay, so starting out, we have Athena. This is the one that ate directly from the countertop, grabbing a serving each time. So it was all the way down to start with, so you can see she had a little bit of weight gain, but overall, not too much. So now let's go to Althea, who's the one that grabbed out of the refrigerator as leftovers. So also a little bit of weight gain, looks about the same to me. So we can now say that that is a myth, that there is no difference in eating garden salad from the countertop versus just hitting the get leftover button. I don't know if that was a concern of yours, but it was a concern of mine. But now we know. So I can do other experiments like this with different food items. I can do other kinds of experiments. I'm kind of brainstorming on different ideas that I could do. If you have any that you would like me to try, please shoot me a comment. And I would also appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Thank you and have a great day.